Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of Queens of the Ring with my good friend, my good sister, BOXIANA, the Menace.
How you doing, friend?
I'm doing just spiffy, you know. Very, very happy that it's Friday. TGIF. TGIF. Y'all have to forgive us. We had a really hectic week, very hectic day. Didn't even get a chance to put our little old, weekly reminders out like we normally do. Please forgive us, but come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in. Get
Lots to be
comfy.
said today.
Yeah, get comfy, get comfy. We have Southpaw Boxing 77 in the door. Brent Fox is here. Pablo Escobar is here. Frank from the land, how you doing? Hey, Harvey Johnson, how are you? We have Black Attack. Karma Girl, how you doing? We have Chef Boyardee, Shogun, Ronnie Bravo. Y'all come on in the room. I know it's just 15 of us in here right now. Share it. Tell your people. Tell all the Facebook and YouTube and Instagram family that we live. I know y'all might have thought we wasn't coming on, but we here. We gonna be here every Friday. Come on in the room. Hey, Coach, how you doing? Look at Coach Amber up in here. Are we safe? Can we come back? Is BOXIANA okay?
Nah, I ain't okay. I'm not okay because I got real disrespected earlier, and I just feel like the people that want the smoke with Canelo fans really don't want that smoke. Ooh. They should be very limited to the things that they say when it comes to Canelo fans, because I per se are not the Canelo fan that they speak of. I'm a different Canelo fan, but the disrespect is real. And I feel like y'all don't want that type of smoke. So limit your words when it comes to the thing when you group everybody together, because everybody might not take that shit the same. So just letting y'all know.
DS says BOXIANA got that thug life shirt on. Yeah, that's how she feeling.
I'm on some real shit tonight.
Yeah, well, that's how she feels. Yep. I think Coach Amber was she's referring to last week's show. Are you okay from the end of it? No.
Okay. Still not okay. I still am not okay. My mouth has been the same all week. Every time I try to talk about the subject, no. There are no words to be formed. Thanks to you, Coach Amber. You bust the bitch out the bag, and we wasn't expecting it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to ease it up on us. You was like, nah, bow. This is what it is.
I wasn't ready, Coach. I wasn't ready. Pablo Escobar, thank you so much for coming through. Salute, beautiful queens. Salute, handsome king. Thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate it. We also have Skills from New Orleans in the building. Jason Williams. We have Linda Johnson in the building.
Hey,
y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. So listen, we're going to jump into it. It's Friday. We done had a long day, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about, y'all. You know, as always, the week, it may start off a little slow, but it will start to sizzle up. This boxing, sometimes it feels like it's slow, but then it'll start to sizzle up every now and again. So we got a few hot topics we want to throw out there and discuss with y'all. First on the docket. There was some really interesting, I'll call it interesting news that hit the boxing airwaves. So we have young Devin Haney getting ready for his undisputed unification, all of that against George Kambosos in Australia. And I remember Trill Bill, his father, trainer, saying that, they wanted to go a little early, more early than normal, so they can get acclimated to the time and just being over there in general. So I was kind of getting a little antsy because I follow Dev on social media. And I knew he hadn't posted about leaving yet. And I remember Bill saying he wanted to leave at least a month out before the actual fight. Well, Young Dev's fight is the first weekend of June, correct? Okay, so Young Dev just left to go to Australia this week. And I'm assuming that some of the reason why he left so late was because his father and trainer, keep that in mind, keep that in the forefront. It's not just his father, it's also his trainer, has been denied entry into Australia because his visa is still pending. They didn't deny him, but it's still pending. I have a whole lot of feelings about this. Some good, some bad, some indifferent. A lot y'all probably ain't gonna like. I'm gonna let BOXIANA go first. Friend, when you heard this news, what were your thoughts?
I was sad my baby couldn't go with his daddy. His daddy was leaving, and he was leaving. He had to leave his daddy at home. But no, we feel equal to what should have happened, and a lot of things you be trying to say it in your tone and delivery, and it's still, however we say this, it's not gonna sound good. But it's all love. Y'all know we love Devin here. Like that's Amy's baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But some stuff have to be taken care of in advance. A lot of shit needs to be done way in advance. Some things can't be last minute. And yes, we knew this day was coming, so all your ducks have to be in order. Devin he's gonna go over there and come back with a really good story, because a win like that is gonna be so great for him, for his future, for his legend, like all of that. But there's some things that you have to check off. That's all I can say. Like, I hope eventually, if they don't run out of time, I hope they let him come over there. But if he don't, this is Devin's time to show who he is, who he really is, minus that daddy-son duo. I did this by myself.
Right.
So.
Okay. Phenomenal Mexican. Hey, how you doing? It's Canelo's turn to take pics with Ryan's boy toy. Phenomenal Mexican.
Get out.
She has already given her disclaimer.
Get out.
Don't.
And don't come back until next Friday. Don't even show your ass up on Sunday. Get out and leave. I'm tired of y'all. I said I wasn't gonna go off. You ain't that bad. But it's somebody that got his man say, bro. Let me tell y'all need to be really careful with y'all words. I was pissed off. Let it ride. We get it. Y'all don't like Canelo. But just like all these, y'all men are weird and emotional. It's like so many women like that talk boxing with y'all now, and y'all be like emotional and weird. I don't understand it. Like, don't be sniffing cocaine and getting up talking on my fucking time and talking shit to me, sweating and shit, yelling at me over some shit. This is just boxing. I don't eat and sleep this shit. I don't breathe this shit. But don't hit the line on my time and then yell at me. I think y'all kind of obscene shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I'm a different person.
Y'all see that t-shirt?
Y'all be talking to. I ain't this internet shit. I'm for real. Okay, whatever. Ha ha. It was funny.
We don't know what's in the water bottle, but I do see that t-shirt on today. It's Thug Life. It's Thug Life today. Yeah, it's Thug Life. Coach Amber said BOXIANA looked like she found out the tooth fairy wasn't real. She said, I felt so bad. Yeah, you pulled. Yeah, you hit us below the belt with that one.
Like that. I want to know that too from you, Coach Amber. Like, you should have told us that in secret. We were shocked and bamboozled.
Man, yeah, we're not gonna tell the folks. If y'all missed it, go back and watch the last 5 minutes of last week's episode. Come on in the room, y'all. Shaquelle T, I see you up in here. Opulent LD, I see you up in here. Woke the Truth. Hey, how you doing? We also have Jafari Caesar. Terry Budrick Crawford needs a comb. He needs a lot of stuff. Okay, we gonna get to him. We gonna get to him. We gonna get to him.
Cause never know. You didn't think, because the way we were sitting up here talking, no, you didn't. You knew exactly you had dropped the bitch ass bomb on us.
Man, yes, she did. We also have who we have Todd French 600. Macadam. Oh, this skipped on me. There's a lot of folks came through here. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey now, hey. Oak Cliff Sensei, Macados, Macada South. How you doing? Who else locked in? Thank you for coming through. Jelly Bean 4280. I like that name, Jelly Bean. Rob Sportsman Lee, thank you for coming through. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in, have a seat. You know, come on in and have a seat. What's up behind the lens? How you doing? So listen, these are my observations from the news with Bill Haney and Devin Haney. And let me preface this the same way my friend did. You know, we love the Haneys over here. We absolutely love the Haneys over here. But again, I'm going to extend my services to these different camps and whatnot, because there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I can handle for y'all that y'all just kind of like let slide by or forget about, or I don't know where your assistants are. I don't know if you need new ones, if you need additional ones or whatever. But at the time that you guys were making your deal to make this fight in Australia, it should have been contingent upon Bill's visa being upheld. You know, it should have been contingent upon Bill's visa being valid. That should have been a part of the contract. There's no way you should have ever signed a contract to go fight and then fight twice in Australia without knowing how strict they are with the rules. Let me tell you something about Australia. Because I know sometimes we like to, say that it's for this reason, it's for that reason. Let me tell you something about Australia. I watch tennis, and the Australian Open is a huge, big dot deal over there. They make tons of money. They did not allow their returning champion to come into their country because he was not vaccinated. He didn't have the COVID vaccine. So Novak Djokovic, for those of you who watch tennis, you know this, he was not permitted to even play this year because he wasn't COVID vaccinated. He didn't have it. He just wasn't vaccinated. So they said, hell no to him coming into the country. This is their biggest, one of their hugest money makers, the Australian Open tennis match. And they did not allow their returning champion to participate. So when I heard the news that they were still pending with Bill, I said, oh, well, at least they didn't just completely shut him down and deny him. Now, whether or not it becomes valid before the fight, I don't know. But any damage that could have been done has already been done. Devin had to leave without him. But I really, really did like what Bill said when he was on Trill Boxing Talk. He said he has prepared his son for this. These are things that we didn't know as the public. And we always think we're supposed to know everything when it happens, right when it happens. But they knew this was happening on the back end. They just hadn't shared this with the rest of us. So he has been prepared for the event just in case his father is not allowed to come, just in case his trainer and father are not allowed to come to the country. Devin has been prepared for this. I am 100% confident that he is well prepared. It's not like he's over there completely alone. He's there with his godfather. He's there with a wonderful trainer in Joel Judah. So I'm confident that he's going to be just fine. It's just another obstacle that he's going to have to climb. And I think he is the perfect person to do so. I think it's going to fuel his fire. And I personally think he's going to be okay. But what I will say is, for those of you, it should make you wake up. If you have unresolved issues that you just forgot about, and some kind of emergency may pop up, and you've just forgotten about this just because you forgot about it. Y'all take care of your business. Take care of your business, especially those who used to live another kind of life that you was in trouble and shit like that, and now you're not living that kind of life. Make sure everything that happened to you and with you during the time when you was on bullshit, make sure you get that resolved so it does not affect you in the life you lead now. That's the message. Okay. All right. We're going to keep on moving because I wish him the best. I'm really still hoping that Bill is able to get over there. But look, holla at me, y'all. Folks in your camps, if your camps is in the chat and whatnot, I do logistics. That's my shit. So if you need some, get at me. Because we can get some things resolved. Okay. Come on in the room. Y'all, come on in the room. Who do we have? Jay Kyle, how are you doing? Who else? OG Eric St. Louis, how are you? Ronnie Bravo, come on in, y'all. Let's see. Brent Fox, how are you? Just showing support. BOXIANA, I'm glad you're back to regular business hours acting the fool. That's what he's talking about. Nik J, your grace and elegance is always refreshing. Thank you, Brent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Blessed to Fish, how you doing? Cedric Taylor, how you doing, 9 Mile Players? Thank y'all for coming on in. Rasheed Rourke, I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Hey, Rasheed. And you know what, Rasheed? I do not believe that Mickey Bay is there because Mickey Bay is getting ready for his own fight with stop it, ma'am. He's getting ready for his own fight with Tevin Farmer. So no, I do not believe Mickey Bay is going to be over there. Let's see. Hey, pugilism and politics with brother David 3X. How you doing? So we're gonna keep it moving. Ma'am, is there any Twitter tea that has been? I'm not gonna even let you do it to yourself. Is there any brewing Twitter tea in the universe?
Yeah, you see Tyson Fury drunk ass kicking that damn car. Oh, but let that would have been Deontay Wilder drunk ass kicking the car. We never would have heard the damn end of it. Hell, that would have been Anthony Joshua drunk ass out there kicking the car. He was belligerent, ma'am. He kicked the shit out that car though, friend.
He kicked the damn shit out of that car, and his big blubbery orca looking self was on one leg, and I was just hoping he would fall. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping his big ass was gonna fall. But can you believe it's been so hush hush, so quiet? I'm surprised I haven't seen any of the YouTube channels making any content about this, because that had been somebody that looked like you and me. Let that had been somebody that looked like you and I. Do you know what the storylines would have been?
Girl, a drunk now, still to this day. They call AB a drunk now, still to this day. We don't. His condition is to be determined, but we know Errol ain't doing it out there like that no more. They still call him a damn drunk. Tyson, Twitter bullied Michael Benson into posting that shit. Michael Benson would not tweet about that shit. It had been out a whole 24 hours. Michael Benson didn't say shit. Twitter bullied him into that shit. And he finally did. I'm not sure about Mike, if they got to his ass shit, but I know they bullied his ass into posting. I know he had 1 million tags. Why you ain't said shit about it?
And I read in the chat somebody, hey Jed, I see you talking about Fury is hilarious, enjoying their retirement. Yeah, he's enjoying their retirement, but he can't afford to enjoy retirement like that. Not with the demons he got in his closet. He it's some stuff he can't do, because that'll send him down a real long rabbit hole. And guess who's not coming to get him out of it no more? Deontay Wilder. He ain't.
He shouldn't be out there doing that shit like that, because damn, he's supposedly the people's champ. Like, he be kissing on people's kids and shit. Your drunk ass is fucking kicking cars and shit. I don't want you kissing my kid and your drunk ass kicking cars. Kind of weird domestic violence shit you got going on. Why you beating on this fucking car? Weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, Just imagine whoever he was mad at in the car if they were out of the car.
Well, you know, I it doesn't amaze me because I know how folks operate and whatnot. But once again, let that had been anybody else, and it would have been plastered all over everywhere all week long. You could barely hear. You had to dig to find it. Like you said, folks had to be bullied in order to post it. But we see what y'all doing. We see it. That's why we talking about it here. Okay. Dre's Finest, how you doing? Look, he said, I made it. Nik J and BOXIANA, I stayed up. Thank you. Thank you. No replay game for you. You here live and in person. Thank you. Y'all come on in. Keep coming on in. What's up on commentary? Hey, Karma girl. So, y'all know one of my favorites is fighting this week. He hasn't been getting, it's been a little slow for the fights that are actually happening this week. Nobody's really super excited about David Benavidez and David Lemieux. But I like David. So anytime he fights, I'm watching. And what I wanted to watch more than the actual fight was to see how David was going to come in on weight. And let me just say, David looked really good today. David came in under at 166. David looked nice, slim, and trim. And David Lemieux was looking a little pudgy. Now, I know he old, but friend,
a lot of pudgy. He was looking very soft and very doughy-ish around that middle section. That's never good when coming in against David. You gotta be tough around that middle because he finna wear that bitch out. But what maybe coming in doughy is gonna allow him to absorb some of those punches. Maybe he know what he doing. Because his arms and shit still look good. It's just his middle area and chest area that didn't look great. It was very elderly. It's old. I don't know. Maybe it's old.
Yeah. David Lemieux is about to get beat up tomorrow. He's about to get
There's
beat.
People that be hollering, calling David fat. Y'all real quiet and don't be saying no bullshit because y'all was hollering about, oh, David's a fat boy. He can't make no weight. I only said that shit when it come to fighting Canelo. But David got his ass in the gym and he's doing phenomenal. I think 166 is a good. He didn't squeeze this shit. He came in there and was like, bitch.
Now, didn't he? I said, okay, David, okay. David's serious about this here thing. David finna take somebody's belt. I don't know who belt he taking, but he finna take somebody's belt. Whoever steps up to the plate, they getting a belt snatched. Yeah, I said it. Yes, I did. What's up, Andrew Perry? Mwah, I love you back. Thank you. Listen, so David's fighting Lemieux. And there was also another fight that has completely gone under the radar. Nobody's really talking about it. But Jermall Herring is returning to the ring this weekend as well. And I saw his weigh-in. And you know what caught my eye about his weigh-in? What caught my eye about his weigh-in is that he comes in with a USA bandana around his head. And I think he does that every time. And the first thing I thought was, man, Jermall Charlo should have done that when he was in there hollering USA, USA, USA. He should have had that darn bandana on. Did you check out his weigh-in today?
Yes. And I still, Mega Mel, my 72%, it's still waiting on you. I think it would work. He watched this shit. He know what's up. With that being said, everything American, he gonna get him a whole American flag jumpsuit. He gonna come out with the flag, with the pants. He should get him some shoes. All he needs is that red hat, friend. But Jermall always, yeah, that's it. He gonna come in there in a windsuit. Get him an American flag windsuit. You know you American as fuck if you come down in a windsuit. You real big different if you come down in a windsuit. Oh, He get him American Whistle. It's a rap friend. He got his fan back.
All I know is I want him the next time if he's still on his patriotism tip, he has got to come out to Living in America by James Brown. I don't care what nobody say. He has to make that his ring walk song. And listen, if he does that, side note, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to the Charlo twins as well. They celebrated a birthday this week. So happy birthday to y'all. I know the chat probably thinks we despise them. We don't, not all the time anyway. Happy birthday to them. He's
we
coming
know
off
what's
of
best for them boys, y'all.
Exactly. We just want the best for them babies. That's it.
We look young, but we old. So with that being said, we talk to them like that.
Don't be calling me old and stuff like that. I ain't ready to accept.
I go to bed at 8:00. I don't know what she be over there doing. I'm a granny. All right. So with that being said,
no, you not.
No,
don't you speak that. Don't you speak that.
I'm about to throw up. Oh,
Yeah. See, Will, thank you so much for coming through. Tell it like it is, Queens. Love the content. And we are. Yes, we do. Thank you, Phil J508, for coming through. And thank you to Mr. Monk. We appreciate y'all coming on through. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. No, Phil, Jason, no. I'm not accepting it. No, not just yet. No. So, okay. So, and I just read in the chat, somebody said that Jermall Herring is the underdog in this fight. Friend, I felt like, use your words, not I feel, but I felt like I thought I wanted him to retire after that last fight with Shakur. Friend, why he's still fighting?
That's my friend.
I know.
And I love his wife. Like
I do too.
Jennifer said a few fights ago she wanted him to stop. He can't stop. And I can't explain it. It's the Marine in him. It won't let him quit. He probably know he need to quit. And hopefully he don't get hurt in the process. But like he can't quit. Eventually he will stop.
Karma.
But nah, it's not money. They got the bread. They got the bread. It's not the money.
I don't know.
They ain't got the karma, please.
That's why I say karma be cutting up. Karma cuts up.
I'm telling you what it is. It's the karma. You know what it is. Karma she was in the military too, so she knows that I can't give up because I gotta see this shit to the end. She know what that shit feel like.
What's the end though?
I don't know what Marines are different. Their ends are different. You don't know what their end is. Because they don't have one. Like you gotta really fuck them up real bad for them to stop. You gotta really fuck them up. Shakur didn't do it. Shakur beat him up a little bit.
I don't want to see him end like that. I don't want that for him. I don't want to see him end like that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if he lose tomorrow, for real now, Jermall, because I like them. I like them together as a couple. I like them. We ain't gonna talk about folks and they coupled them because I just
Coach Amber.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say the couple them. I believe that is his whole wife, though, his real wife. Okay, so the Lawrence RBE BOXIANA, can you please explain how you came up with Budrick? Assuming the rumor that BFTB talked about today is true, do you feel it is a way for Bud to duck, or is it just a negotiation ploy to see what's up? What you think?
I per se did not come up with Budrick. Budrick, y'all can thank Jay Good for Budrick. I put the Anthony Dwayne in the middle and the end. So we ran it all together and came up with a whole name. Budrick, Anthony Dwayne Crawford. So y'all thank Jay Good for Budrick. You can thank me for Anthony Dwayne and his mama for Crawford. But the rest of that room. What's the rumor? Speaking of Bud the Duck, this might as well just tie on into the Porter podcast.
Well,
I'm just gonna say this. I know they said no public negotiations. And if that's the case, this fight has been made already. Because Bud is 100% sure that this fight is going to happen this year. So with that being said, maybe the money moved fast enough for Bo Mac, faster than it did for Pacquiao, because it wasn't moving very fast enough for Pacquiao. That's why he didn't take the fight. So Bud said on the Porter podcast that he will 100% show this fight was gonna happen this year. If it don't, it is what it is. He's calling out all these names, and you know what I'm noticing? When people got a bullshit fight coming up, they start using people's big names, like he's using very, very big language. Like he calling out Magamel and he calling out Errol. Like, you want to move up and weight. You ain't even fought nobody but Sean Porter at 147 that we can give you credit for. And his daddy got you that damn fight. I'm just saying.
Well, Phenomenal Mexican said, correction, his name is Terry Budrick Anthony Crawford. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with the negotiations. That was going to be one of the topics of discussion for tonight. What is going on? You know, like I said earlier about Bill, we as fans are so eager. We are so used to knowing information at lightning speed. We feel like something is being withheld from us if we don't know exactly when pen is put to paper, you know. But this is a business deal, y'all. So I'm trying my best to stay cool, calm, and collected and just wait to get some good news, because neither party involved is sounding like they aren't sure about it. Both parties involved are sounding very concrete and very sure that this fight is going to happen this year. So I'm going to follow their lead. I'm going to quit asking questions. I'm going to stop being spicy about it. You know, folks' feelings get hurt when the fans, you know, bark too loud and whatnot. I don't want that to be a deterrent. I don't want that to be a reason as to why it can't do it. I don't want none of that shit. So I am going to be patient. I am going to cross my ankles, and I am going to patiently wait for the date to drop. Now, what I'm hoping is that the date drops during the Rolly and Tank fight. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, Blue Blood must be in a fucking time machine or some shit, because I won't shade the brother when it comes to some of the shit that he say. He says it and it happens months later, but it fucking happens. So I can't say the shit that he say ain't fucking true. Rumor has it there's gonna be an announcement made during Rolly's fight, but we don't know for whose fight. So
really,
mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not gonna get excited. I'm gonna be even kilter. But now let's just talk about this, since you did open up that can of worms about Rolly and Tank. Mr. Rolly Romero had an open workout this week. Did y'all watch that? In the chat, did y'all see Rolly's open workout? Friend, did you get a chance to see that? You're on mute.
Unfortunately, I had to bear witness to what the fuck I saw. But I seen it. I saw it.
How'd you feel about that?
I feel like that boy is really hand the chest. I feel like bright early Saturday mornings, he be up with a big ass bowl full of Captain Crunch with no milk in it, standing in his mama's dough with a helmet and a pamper on and a half t-shirt. No socks. Just feet. That young man, none of the air in the womb, all the air in the womb had disappeared. They took the umbilical cord and sucked everything out of it that was supposed to be in there and left his ass in there until it was time for his mama to birth him. Something is wrong with that child. I don't want him to be fighting. I don't want him to get hit in the head. no more times, because something is clearly wrong with that child.
I saw it. He looked good. His body looks nice. He looks like he's ripped. I'm a little worried though. I'm just a smidget bit worried. I watched the shadow boxing and just the movement in general. And nothing about the movement in general says, oh, he's a boxer. Nothing about the movement says he's a professional boxer that's about to fight for a title. Like nothing about the workout said that to me. Like absolutely nothing. He was almost swinging like, I don't know if y'all seen that footage of Stephen A. Smith when he was hitting the pads and he was like coming from way down and giving that sick uppercut. It was almost that bad. It was like almost. It was like maybe
it was not like he was Meek Mills.
Yeah, like Wiz Khalifa's MMA looks better than what Rolly was doing as a boxer. Just to me, he's strong.
He's stiff. He's stiffer than some bitches' weave. He's stiffer than a 27 piece. He's stiffer than a 27 piece. We'll pump it up. You know how they used to.
Did you say pump it up? Did you say pump it up?
He's stiffer than a 27 piece. We'll pump it up on it. Then they put a little water on it and then blow dry it to make it real stiff. That.
Y'all, I'm nervous. I'm just a little bit. Coach Amber says he looked like he was shadowboxing in VR. I don't know what that was. Y'all. He was just, and then they said he's punching with the crazy mix over or step back or
it was all fucking wrong. Just say it. The only thing that's gonna keep Rolly in this fight is his neck to chin ratio. His neck to chin ratio is this big. It did big. He gonna be able to take all the tank shit. Tank gonna punch him from the bottom of his fucking feet. Rolly might be able to take that shit because his neck to chin is this fucking big. But if you think about it in your head, look at his neck to chin. That fucking chin this big. You like it just every time he was in trouble, his mama just grabbed that fucking chin because it was the smallest thing on his fucking body. I'm telling you, Saturday mornings, bright and early, in big ass bowl, no milk, just Captain Crunch, the hardest cereal you can eat. He just tearing them fucking gums up because he don't know nobody. Just cry.
Yeah, it's just it. Nothing says, oh, that's a world-class boxer. Nothing about that whole workout said that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing about that. Dre's Finest, thank you. Damn, these two ladies are fine. Nik J and BOXIANA Peace. Thank you, Dre's Finest. We appreciate it. But y'all, he was just in there doing stuff that just was not indicative of a professional boxer. And the other thing that pissed me off more than anything was, why is your trainer sitting up there letting you do that shit and co-sign it? Like, ain't nobody gonna say don't do that. Nobody.
Booker T pissed me off. You know what? I ain't never wanted to grab somebody by their dread so bad and yank them back. I wanted to grab him by them motherfuckers and just yank them bitches back. Booker T needs to sit his ass down. So when they wrestlers, wrestling is looking at Rolly. They want him really bad. He would be an excellent.
The amount of shit talk that he does, he would fit right on in at WWE. He would now. That he would. But this now, so okay. Clearly, we both believe that Tank is gonna win this fight. But now there is just one concern that I have. What if by some chance one of them big strong awkward ass punches lands flush or just lands period, decently on Tank, what happens? Can he? I know he got silver teeth and all, but I mean, what happens?
Rolly strong, and he that different kind of strong. I've been telling y'all that he this strong, this strong, Fred. That one, I don't know if that shit land on Tank. Tank got silver teeth. I don't even know if Tank has ever been hit really, really hard by somebody this kind of strong. I don't know.
I don't either.
Out in the hood, but people that kind of strong, they different. They different.
They are different. Thank you, Aunt Dallas, for coming through. And thank you also, Bruce Leroy Green. I love that name. Great show. Keep it up. Thank you. We plan on it. We'll be here every Friday, 9:30. Friend. If the man gets, I don't foresee Tank getting caught with anything because he's Tank's a very good fighter. I can take nothing away from him. But Rolly is awkward. So it could happen. I'm just wondering what happened. I mean, this has been the year. I don't want to say the year of the upset, but we've seen stranger things in boxing.
If Tank get floored by Rolly, I would never be the same, because now my theory in silver teeth has been debunked by a person that's like this, and that's gonna really piss me off. So I can't allow a person that got this kind of strength debunk my silver teeth theory. My silver teeth theory has been on point.
Listen, your silver teeth theory has been on point. However, these are two silver teeth babies, though. Because if Rolly was eating Captain Crunch with no milk, he's definitely a silver tooth child. You can't tell me no different. He was a silver tooth child. Them gums had silver on them. He was a silver tooth child. Yeah. So it won't completely debunk you. What's up for being media? Hey, Nik and BOXIANA, this is Lefty. What's up, Lefty? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. And Mr. we also
himself. If y'all don't know who that is, I know all y'all into boxing. That's Mr. Chicken Talk himself, like Mr. Steven Espinosa's BFF now and all that good shit. That's who that is. So if y'all ever the Chicken Talk plug, tune in to Twitter, because that's where it is.
Thank you, Lefty. We appreciate you sliding through here this evening. Thank you. Nurse Lee. Hey, ladies, great show. Thank you, Nurse Lee. We appreciate you coming through. Tell your patients we said, hey. So I initially did not have very much interest in this fight. But after seeing that workout, it just tickled me so. And so I will be tuned in just to see what happens. I am still expecting Tank to win this fight, but I just think it's very interesting that Tank has been saying verbally that this is going to be his last fight with the money team. Leonard been out here evading questions about that, talking about Eddie Hearn.
Why do he stink? You ever wonder why? Don't he just look like he got that smell that you can smell him before you see? Like, you know how you be in a crowd and you can smell that cologne? You just don't know who it's on, but once you turn around, you know exactly who wore that shit. He gives me Jupe.
Okay, but now wait a minute, because see, back in the day, Jupe used to do it for me. Don't do that to Jupe. Don't do that to Jupe. Do that to Bruce. Brood or like Jovan Musk or some shit like that. Don't do Jupe like that.
No, friend. Jupe used to be the shit, but you know what time? You just got to put a little bit of Jupe on. He don't
just a little, because it's powerful.
He gets no. I know what it is. He wear
cool water.
Curve. The green bottle. The funkiest cologne you could ever buy a man. The green bottle of cologne. That shit stunk.
I
And
can't even recollect what that smelled like. I can't even.
It was a
exactly, mess. Jay Good. Exactly, Jay Good. Jay Good say, yeah, I'll give you Brute and Stetson, but you're going to have to raise up off the juke. Listen.
Y'all know how to wear juke. He don't know how to wear juke. You just got to put a little bit of that shit on. You know, that's just, it got to be real quick, and you can't spray it in multiple places. You got to hit that shit in one spot and let it float all over your body like a genie. You spray that shit all over, you stink. And I tell you to your face, you stink.
And I'm going to have a migraine. I'm going to have a headache. It's going to trigger a headache. Yes, it's going to hurt my head real bad.
Water because I'm going to smell it in my throat.
Yeah.
That shit travel all through. Listen.
Yeah.
Don't wear that shit. That shit stink.
Yeah.
Funky.
Yeah. Phenomenal Mexican says, Ricardo Mayorga. That's all I'm going to say. Listen, I'm with you on that. Rolly does give Mayorga vibes. He does. He really does. Now, if he win this fight and haul off and smoke a cigarette in the ring, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass all the way out. Let's see. Lefty says, how come I ain't got no wrench like Karma? Ooh, Lefty.
Because you just got here. That's why.
Just got here, my G.
You just got here today. Hey, y'all listen. Hey, y'all getting real bossy with these demands around here. You just got here today.
Karma, I got you, Lefty.
Every Friday. She here every Friday on time.
Let me see what I can do for old Lefty. Let me see what I can do for old Lefty. Let me see.
I feel like everybody trying to get windmill tonight. What's up with that?
Lefty, if you come back next week, we'll have you wrenched up. How about that? I can't make my other folks mad. You coming in, stepping all over folks, asking for wrenches and whatnot. Lefty. Y'all so funny.
He didn't invite. We gonna talk about this.
Jay Good on your head, Lefty. He ain't been here for 60 seconds. Right. Okay. So, yeah, Rolando. He had a nice haircut too. I can say that about. I'm trying to find positive things to say about the man. But it just, I just
say about him.
Oh,
somebody asked the silver tooth theory is. The silver tooth theory is this, okay? As a small child, if you had silver teeth, you smelled like one or two things, sugar or pee. There was also the bad kid that is a combination of the two, which is Tank. Tank smelled like sugar and piss. So that's how the silver tooth child is born. You got silver tooth children that only smell like pee. You got silver tooth children that only smell like sugar. You got silver tooth children that smell like sugar and piss. Them are demons.
They were really bad kids, like badass little kids. Bad. They turned up, they grew up in they box now. So that's how she came up with it. He was a badass little boy. You can look at him and tell his ass was bad and had silver teeth. And Drew Titan, what's up, Drew? Drew says, Leonard takes a deep breath and inhales your whole body.
Now, why you go and say that, Drew? Why you go and say that?
I don't want Leonard on my tail. I don't want him, huffing and puffing and being upset.
Him and that little Beijing beard. Why he got that damn Hitler mustache? I don't like none of that shit that he got going on. He stink. I don't like it. And I don't like nobody that don't have enough mouth. Like, they can't keep up with the shit that they be talking. I smell him from every time he just starts speaking. And I'm sick of him picking on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn can fight. He better stop picking on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn gonna...
Friend, did you hear what Eddie told him? Basically, Eddie told him, if you keep talking this shit, and I'm gonna break the bank and sign Tank. Ain't that a threat? Like, how you threaten me like that? How you just gonna boss up on me like that? Now, I don't expect Tank to sign with him because he would be walking right into the same thing that Devin just left. But Tank don't really care about that like Devin. Tank ain't really chasing no belts and shit like that. So that would be sufficient for him.
And earn with Hearn.
How would y'all feel about that?
Devin had his own thing going with Eddie. He did. Earn with Hearn. He was getting that, he got that dough.
I'm saying it makes sense though, because Tank is not saying he want to lead a money team because they not getting him the big fights. He didn't even ask for them. That's according to him. So I don't know what kind of internal struggle they have going on over there, but it's not like he's been asking for the big fights. It's not like, Tank is just, he's a prize fighter. He wants the money. And so Eddie can provide that.
They over there arguing over the Mary J. Blige boots. It's Tank turn to wear them, and Floyd won't take them bitches off. That's what the issue is. I guarantee you, he give Tank them fucking boots, all this shit stop.
Friend,
I'm sorry.
Ooh, we gonna be in trouble, Jesus Lord. Speaking of Floyd, y'all, his exhibition was rescheduled for this weekend. Will y'all be tuning in? Will y'all be streaming? Will y'all be watching? Yeah, no, maybe. Okay.
Nobody wants to see bullshit.
Well, okay. No, okay. Jay Good, I don't know. I'm over here trying to keep my composure. I don't know how they lost. I got to just okay.
That's because I'm gonna keep my. It's a whole lot of you Maverick fans in here. Let me keep my mouth closed.
Don't do it, friend. Don't.
I don't want y'all trying to windmill on me.
Don't do it, friend. Don't do it. Don't. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait. I'm just okay. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
It was Jed Kyle. It was their president, the president of Dubai or the United Emirates. The president passed away, so they shut down all activity. It just so happened it was a coincidence that it was on the same weekend of Floyd's fight. So that's why the fight didn't happen last weekend, which was also a coincidence because Charlo was not very happy about him having a fight on the same day as he was having his undisputed match. So seems like it all worked out except for, the president who is no longer here with us. But yeah, so that fight is going to be rescheduled and they are fighting tomorrow. And Dago 619, Cali Factor, what's up? He says, salute Queens. I hope Devin destroys Cambosis in front of his Australian fans. I do too. And we talked about this earlier in the show. I don't know if all of y'all were in here when we discussed Devin and Bill Haney's situation with him not being able to get to Australia. As of now, it's still pending, but we're hoping that they allow him into the country. What else did we have on? Did we have anything else on that? There was nothing else on that except for Go ahead.
I had a fight that came across my today that I really wanted to ask you about because you fans of both of them.
Who?
What do you think about David Benavidez and Zerto Ramirez? I'd love to hear your opinion on your guys, friend. What do you think about David
and Zerto
and young Zerto?
So listen, y'all, Zerto had a fight last week, and his fight ended just in enough time for me to get on over there and catch Charlo and Castaño. Zerto fights at 175, and David fights at 168. So I don't necessarily want to see them fight each other, friend. Thank you very much. Karma, girl. Karma, girl. Karma. Girl, that Stetson do something to me. Karma.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see them fight each other. What you say?
This is why we can't take y'all nowhere. I'm talking to you and Karma both. Calm down.
Okay. Yeah. So now them fighting, their styles, Zerto moves a little better than David. I have to acknowledge that Zerto moves a little better than David. But I still think David has heavier hands than Zerto. And Zerto gets hit. David gets hit. I don't think that fight is going 12 rounds if and when they do. And right now I just can't pick. I just can't. I just can't pick right now. I can't. But I would love to see them fight. But David has business that he needs to take care of at 168. So that fight will be way much later on down the line. What do you think about that fight? David Stein. Yes, Coach Amber. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I would like to see that. But first, I would like to see David to beat Caleb Plant's ass. Caleb Plant. I want to see him beat Caleb Plant's ass. So I want somebody to beat the shit out of Caleb Plant. Not just Canelo. The next fight, whoever he fight, I don't want to see him fight no little bullshit. I want Caleb Plant to get his ass beat.
Friend, why? Why you want?
Because he abuses the word fat. That's why. He's fat phobic, and I want him to get his ass beat. And then I want him to get fat. Not just a little fat. Fat.
Big fat.
Very pudgy in the middle. Nowhere else, just in the stomach and right under his ass cheeks. I want him to get fat in those areas where he put on jeans and he's very uncomfortable. I don't like his fat shamming ass, and I want somebody to beat his ass, to beat the brakes off his ass. Ain't that what Mike Epps said? Beat the brakes off that, yeah. That.
Yeah, Bluefish, like Blessed Fish, yeah, like Ugas got beat. Y'all. Speaking of Ugas, did you guys see Ugas at the fight this past weekend? He was at the Charlo fight. I was really happy to see that his face has returned to normal. He looked normal. Yes, his eye he had glasses on, but they were, clear. They weren't shades. They weren't dark shades. And you could actually see his face, and he looked back to normal. When I tell you the human body is amazing, because there was no way that I thought his face was going to look like it normally looks. He looked back normal. Now, whether or not it's still hurting stuff, I don't know. But all the swelling was gone, the redness, all of that was gone. He looked normal. He looked like he was in his regular good spirits. And I was really happy to see that because I was concerned. I was really concerned about him. I was concerned.
He feel good, too. I wouldn't have been at that fucking fight smiling the motherfucker on a Spence payday. But after bleeding for 45 hours, friend, I didn't know what to ever expect from Ugas.
I didn't either. And like y'all saying, talking about money. Look, Ugas hit lottery. He hit a Pacquiao payday, and then he turned around and hit a Spence payday. So yeah, he's doing damn good. He's doing damn good. Damn good. So let's see what else.
Fight,
Say it again.
He shouldn't be fighting no more because he get his ass in the ring and somebody think on that eye, he gonna be Kell Brook.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think he's fighting, not anytime soon. Anyway, I think he's done for the year. I think he should be done for the remainder of the year. But we do still have really good fights coming up. David and David are this weekend, and then Tank and Rolly are the weekend following that, and then Devin Haney is the weekend after that. I'm not complaining about anything anymore. Boxing gave us no good fights. They've been showing out this year, y'all. I cannot even front. It's been some good boxing coming on each and every weekend almost. So I cannot complain. Bruce Leroy Green, thank you so much. He says, I have to go, but I enjoyed the show. Hopefully I'll catch you the next time you're alive. Listen, Bruce Leroy, We do this every Friday night at 9:30 Central Standard Time. We really appreciate you coming through. And if you want to just get another fix of the Queens, you could come on over on Sunday and watch us with this big old bald-headed fellow on his show. Mm-hmm. It's called Trill Boxing Talk, and we do that show around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. And on that show, we recap all the good fights that happen on Saturday. And BOXIANA and I give really good takes on that. So you might want to come and see us on Sunday too. But we will definitely be here every Friday at 9:30 Central Standard Time. And thank you so much for coming through. We really appreciate it. We really do. And who is the G. Benson? What's your thoughts on Benavidez versus Morrell? They have been going back and forth with one another. Have they now? I didn't know that.
They have.
Friend, what they been talking about?
You know, Morrell better than David. David ain't shit. And David just got here. I mean, and Morrell just got here, and he already better than David.
That's what he said?
That's fine.
That's what he said? Oh. Okay, Morrell. And what David say? What did he say?
David say, let's fight. David's not turning down any smoke, which is, I love that about him. But Morrell ain't no.
Now he ain't no punk.
No. He be throwing them bitches from around the way every time.
Yeah. He's simmering in at 168. He's simmering. He's at 168, right? Or 160?
168, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
Fox was at 168.
Listen,
Phenomenal Mexican is messy. You know what I've been noticing about y'all? Y'all be coming in here saying some messy shit in the comments, and then we just happen to go and catch shit later about stuff that didn't happen. Y'all are messy. Like, y'all messy, but I love y'all to death because it's funny as shit. Why you go and bring up the security? Don't do that.
Wait. Did they remember
talk about that off air just in case we ever want him to come home?
That right there? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. That.
Wait a minute. Phenomenal Mexican? Explain, because I'm lost. What is he doing?
We want him to come on the show.
Oh, okay.
We want him to come on the show.
Okay, put it in the comments, Phenomenal Mexican. Put it in the comments. Let me know what happened. Okay, wait a minute. I just saw this person, Young East. Now, I don't know if you just got in here, Young East.
You had to have just got in here.
But we were having a conversation. He is preoccupied right now. Ain't nobody ducking Boots. Ain't nobody scared of Boots, honey. He is preoccupied right now. He is trying to unify these belts. If Boots had one, then he could see him right now. But since he does not, he has to wait. It's just that simple. Don't put no extra stank on it, okay? Ain't no extra stank on it, okay? Ain't nobody running from Boots, okay? Don't come in here like that, all right?
What is y'all scared theory? Like, I can tell a whole lot of y'all ain't never really been in no fights. Because some of the shit that y'all be saying is like that's what I mean, messy. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
But I don't understand like y'all theory about like fighting. Nobody is scared. Y'all theory about Bud. Errol is afraid of Bud. That's why now Errol doing all this calling for Bud. Y'all don't know how to deal with this. What is y'all theory of scary? Why do y'all keep thinking folks is ducking folks? Like, if they don't fight at 147, they'll fight at 154. Like, it's going to be a what did they call it? A passing of the torch fight? Because Errol done been and made his money. It's done. It's a wrap. He ain't going to be doing
And I wouldn't even necessarily call it a passing of the torch fight, because when that happens, 9 times out of 10, that person going to win. I'm so not convinced that Boots is that guy. I like him. You know, don't get me wrong. I think Boots is the truth, but he ain't that truth though. He's good. Let me not say he's the truth, because we know who the truth is. He's very, very good. He's going to reign at 147, I believe. He's going to reign wherever he chooses to go, I believe. But just not right now. So
I love y'all coming here on y'all burners. Because y'all sure be telling on yourselves. And it's cool because normally we don't call y'all out. We just let y'all say what y'all say in the comments.
But today we got time.
We definitely fucking got time.
Yeah, we got a little time today.
About Young Booth. He's quick. He good on his feet. But one thing that we do not know, we ain't never seen Young Booth take a punch. And we not about any kind of punch. We talking about a silver tooth punch. We talking about a silver tooth body shot. We ain't never seen Booth had to rumble in nobody's jungle. Custodian Clayton faked a fucking seizure last week so he can get his ass out of the goddamn fight. We ain't never seen him in the ring with nobody that's gonna test all of his patience, his guts. We ain't never seen that shit. We know he good, just like we know Tank good. But we ain't never seen Tank in nothing that's gonna actually fucking test him. We not gonna do it. Y'all gonna set him up and somebody gonna test that jaw with some silver teeth. You have y'all in here crying. We telling y'all that shit about your boy Bud. We keep saying y'all quit saying that fucking shit, harassing that man when he posts his fucking children. Because y'all just adding to that boy's ass whooping. Y'all don't get that shit.
They gonna get it though. They gonna get it. They gonna right, Jay Good. Let's see my man go 8 to 10 to 12 rounds. Let's see that. I mean, because as good as he is, he's not knocking everybody out. That is just not gonna happen that way. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. My bad. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. And like the good brother Black say, if we just gonna go there since we got a little time and whatnot.
Tank got tested with Bar. Say, bro, hey, her.
And we like Barrios over here.
We love Barrios, but come on, like, first off, I'm gonna need you to relax just a tiny bit. Like, I get it. You can be a fan of whoever you want to be a fan of. We ain't seen Tank against no fucking body. Tank ain't fought no fucking body. And if it wasn't for the fact that he broke his hand with Pitbull Cruz, that might have been a different damn fight because he let that strong head ass boy get his second fucking win after he knocked him down. Tank is good. Boots is good. Put them in the ring with the wrong motherfucker, it's gonna be night. I'm just saying,
too early. That's all I'm saying. Too early. It's a gamut of fighters that he can fight that are actually going to test him. I wouldn't advise throwing him in the gauntlet like that.
Fuck it. Nah, you know what? What we have to start doing,
Devin, Young East, Devin.
Shit. There's a few people that Tank could fight that would make an interesting fight. He could fight fucking Shakur at 135 if that's the case.
Oh, no, not even 35. He could fight him at 130. He said he was going back to 130. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Hell, and that's a high risk, high level reward if he beat Shakur.
You know what fight I like to see? Young East, since we talking. And he at 135, and it's not a hard fight to make. I'd love to see Tank in the ring with Frank Martin. I'd love to see that.
Tank don't fight, and cool. Y'all be fans of these dudes, my guy. We not knocking your fandom, but like we ain't talking no bullshit. We talking actual boxing. We not saying the boy not good. What we telling your ass is you understand. We ain't been in the ring with no motherfucking body that didn't tested his ass. So throw him out there if you want to and get your boy hurt. That's it.
That's all. That's all. Yeah, if he want to go, it's a lot of fighters that can actually test Tank from 140 to 135 to 130 that he has not fought, that he hasn't been interested in fighting. Why was his promoter threatening Lomachenko to him? Why was that happening? Why?
He
Young
can fight
East.
Soma. There's plenty of fucking fights, and they're all think gonna knock him out. Yeah, we all believe that, but we got to see that shit.
Yeah, that's all we saying. That's all. That's all.
Tank everybody the fuck up cool. That makes him a good fucking boxer, but he ain't been in nobody that's gonna test him.
It don't make him the best though. That's what we talking about over here. We talking about who the best is. We know he good, but we talking about who's the best, and we'll never know that until they fight each other. And he's not demanding that. Why? Why isn't he demanding that? Why isn't he demanding to prove that he's the best? Why?
Oh, Aunt Jackie, come on, Aunt Jackie. Aunt Jackie, listen. I bet that's fine and that's good. David ain't been tested. It's a whole lot of y'all favorite fighters ain't been tested by nobody.
But here's the difference, though, Jackie. David hasn't been tested because the people who David's calling out, they haven't stepped up to their challenge. That's the difference. David has held belts before. We ain't gonna talk about why he ain't got them now. That's a whole nother discussion. David is calling for all the smoke. Tank ain't calling for no smoke. He's not. I wish he was, but Tank ain't calling for no smoke. Jerron is calling for all the smoke. I want him to get it. He's just calling for it at a time right now. He gonna have to wait because this other smoke that's been building has been building. Oh. It has been building. He can't interrupt that smoke.
Go ahead and go ahead and let Boots give Keith Thurman that shit bag. And then let him do whatever he gonna do from there. He got to get a fight in where somebody is gonna punch him in the face. I'm sorry, that's all. That's it.
Young East, what puts Tank at the top, Young East? Because it's a gentleman that's going to Australia without his trainer to collect all the belts at the same weight class. So tell me again, what puts Tank at the top besides the fact that he makes more money? If that's what you're talking about, then cool.
No belt. Where the fucking belts at Tank didn't have? You know why Tank don't want no belt? Tank don't want no fees. Tank want all his fucking check. That's it. He want all his fucking check and that's it. That's it. He don't want no fucking belts. He ain't striving for no fucking greatness. Tank is there for a check. Let him fight his check fights and go on about his business. Let him get his helicopter ride with his fucking stepdaddy and they gone in through the system in the city. Because he ain't leaving Floyd.
No, he doing all that talking, and I don't think he going nowhere either, friend. I don't think he going nowhere either. He doing all that hollering and woofing and ain't about to bust a grape. He ain't going nowhere. I would love to see it, Young East. Thank you, though, for coming in and being so active in the chat. We appreciate it. Hey, y'all, ma'am, is there anything else you want to talk to the good people about?
I don't know. Y'all better come in here with goddamn correct, because we ain't the motherfucking channels. I ain't gonna give you no damn break. I'm gonna talk shit to you back. And I ain't gonna yell and scream at you and all that shit. I'm just gonna belittle you because you typing and I get to verbally say what I want to say. So with that being said, wait.
Uh-oh.
Now you already know I got one for him, Coach Amber. I do.
Whose job? Whose job? Who got a job?
Tank got a job already with me, but I can't tell y'all Tank job yet. He make bread though, but he got that look about himself. I actually gave him a money job because he looked like he about his bread.
Okay, good.
Luis Ortiz, I want him to go back to the school because he finna try to fight, and I want him to go be the man that scared the kids at the school.
Oh, the
peace officer,
the job, the school security. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good job for him. I think that's a real good job for him. Yeah, I think that's a good job for him. Question, friend, and this may be hard for you to answer. You might need to sleep on this. But earlier we were talking about Jermall Charlo and possibly retirement. Does he have a job?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm sending him back to where he can't get rid of. He gonna rob the desk in the military. He gonna be a recruiter or something. Okay. He gotta go back. He gotta recruit. Okay. With me, or he damn stay-at-home dad because he need to keep his ass off the streets. Jennifer gonna have to get him a leash when he do sit down somewhere because he ain't gonna be. friend, military people are weird, okay? Like people like that have been through some shit, it's a hard time sitting down. Like they don't get tired. It's like ADHD in a brain, it never ends. So yeah, no. She got to lock him up.
Oh my.
And when she leaves, she gonna have to tie him up to a pole in the house and then make sure all the cameras and shit is on.
Oh Lord. Young East, thank you. Good channel. Thank you. We appreciate that. We really do. Thank you for coming through. You make sure you bring your behind on back next Friday too. Who else do we have? Let's see. Demetrius Bright. Salute to the queens of the ring. Thank you, Demetrius. Thank you very kindly. Let's see. Now, Bernard, why would you say that? Why? Bernard.
Y'all is wild in here. Y'all is being really wild in this area this evening. I don't know what any of y'all been drinking tonight, but please, y'all been drinking.
Jay Smith say that's Tank job. Tank gonna be a tattoo artist.
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all what Tank is. Tank a welder.
Oh,
Tank a welder. You know why? Because he got all them tattoos and he get to work by his fucking self. You can't put Tank around a whole bunch of people. He don't work good.
Oh, okay. So, I think that's a good one. That's a good living though. That's a good living.
It is. My baby want to be a welder. I think that's a great living.
That's a good living. That's a really good living. I am Trill Will. What's up? Salute to the amazing queens of the ring. Thank you. Thank you, Will. What's up, Knockout Boxing? I'm happy you came through. Happy you came through. All right, y'all. So, yeah, a welder, Jay. They make good money. Look into it. Yeah. So that's gonna be our show for the evening. Make sure y'all come on back next week. Hey, if y'all are just coming in, or if y'all have been in and you guys have been enjoying the content, do me a huge favor and click that thumbs up button. Click the like button. And also, if you're in and you just browse through and saw the channel, go ahead on and subscribe to you girls. We are here every Friday evening, 9:30 Central Standard Time. We will also be on Trill Boxing Talk Sunday around 8 p.m. We can't give y'all a definite time over there on Trill because, you know, folks be on some time.
They walk slow.
You
so
know.
You can't trust nobody with bad feet because they ain't never going to be on fucking time because they feet bad. He limp everywhere he goddamn goes. So
I wasn't going to say none of that. I just was going to say, you know, sometimes folks be having stuff to do and they might be a little late sometimes.
He ain't got shit to do. He limping to his damn computer because them feet is fucked up.
Black, I ain't had nothing to do. We'll see y'all.
He 2010 Gucci Man. Do you know how, man, say 2010 Gucci Man is really, 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 really invalid. I don't give a big bunion feet ass. Friend, you know what? Before we go, I'm going to tell you something funny. I was going back to watching like old clips that I posted on my Instagram. Do you remember when he said that somebody robbed him out his shoes?
No, but please send that to me so that I can have a chuckle before I go to bed tonight, please. Thank you.
When he said somebody had stole his shoes, I could not take myself anymore.
His shoes?
Somebody took his shoes, friend. His shoes. The bunions and cunions was out there in the air.
Bye, y'all. We'll see. We're going to see y'all on Sunday. Black ain't did nothing to us. We just talking good shit, y'all. We'll see. Karma is a fool. He gonna kill us on Sunday.
Somebody took his shoes. Why would he do that?
Right. Okay, we through. Okay, we done. Okay, bye, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday and again on Friday. Bye. Peace.